The cell phone that I'm currently using, which I believe I bought about 4 years ago or so, for about $40. The reason I bought it was to be able to have a job at Uber, because the current cell phone I had at the time did not have enough space for the Uber app. So I bought a new cell phone, and it was capable of running the Uber app. But anyways, this cell phone that I bought 4 years ago, I think it's reaching the end of its lifespan because all of a sudden Google Play, which is the service that you use to download all of the other apps, it just up and stopped working. I think the reason that it stopped working has something to do with, like, when you log out of your Google account and then you can't log back in because it had like the wrong password or the password changed or something. And whenever I try to log into Google Play, it'll just like say select your account and then like disappear, and then say select your account and then disappear. Just keep on doing that over and over again. And then you try resetting it, and then instead of doing that, it just says Google Play has unfortunately stopped. It's always kind of awful to run into that message. I run into that message a lot on this phone. Unfortunately, Google Maps has stopped. Unfortunately, YouTube has stopped. Unfortunately, Uber has stopped. Unfortunately, the application has stopped. So, yeah, my phone is reaching the end of its lifespan. I tried to reinstall Google Play, and it doesn't let you. I don't know, it's kind of a bug. Google Play is supposed to be something that comes with the phone and stays on the phone, so somehow it got uninstalled, and somehow I cannot reinstall it. I'd probably have to completely wipe the entire hard drive and then reinstall Android, whatever version of Android, whatever off-brand version of Android is on the phone, before I could even, hope to get it to work. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to have to buy a new cell phone pretty soon. Which is kind of depressing because I like to hold on to a cell phone and keep it, try to make its lifespan last as long as possible. Because it's fun to have an old phone among people who have new phones. It makes you feel like you're cool and better than everybody else because you actually take care of your stuff. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't have much to talk about during this podcast, as you can see. So I'm not sure what type of cell phone I want to buy. Maybe I'll buy the one that my dad keeps buying new versions of. It's like a blue, something like that. Apparently they're only $40 and they're capable of doing a lot more than this $40 phone that I have is, and have a bigger screen, nicer. So maybe I'll do that at some point. But I'm also really lazy about that. Like, I don't like spending money. I don't like going out of my way to spend money, so it'll probably be a while before I even replace it. I mean, I can still call people, I can still text people, so it's not that big of a deal. I just can't watch YouTube videos anymore. So yeah, that's all I gotta say for this episode of the Kokino Podcast. My cell phone is on the verge of breaking, and I'm gonna get a new one. So maybe in the next episode of the Kokino Podcast, something else of mine will break. Because this was so exciting to hear about, wasn't it? The most exciting episode yet of the legendary Kokino Podcast. Oh yeah, and last episode I did kind of like this weird immersion thing where I pretended that I was, in a castle or something like that. I might do that in the future at some point if I'm bored. It was kind of fun, even though it was really badly executed. I think that if I actually put some thought into it and tried hard enough, it would be fun. It would be like a game or whatever. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I will see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed listening to this great grand episode of the Kokino Podcast, where we have learned so much about the way that cell phones work. See you guys next time. Have a good life.